The enigmatic outpost unveiling Area 51's location and official identity. Area 51 is a name that sparks immediate intrigue. It is a highly classified United States Air Force facility. Its official designation is Homey Airport or Groom Lake. This is due to its location near the salt flat of Groom Lake. The base is situated in the southern part of Nevada. It lies approximately 120 miles, or about 200 kilometers, northwest of the bustling city of Las Vegas. This remote location was chosen deliberately. It provides isolation. It helps maintain secrecy for the sensitive operations conducted within its boundaries. The desert landscape further enhances its secluded nature, making unauthorized access incredibly difficult. The facility is not an isolated entity, it is part of the much larger Nevada Test and Training Range, NTTR. The NTTR itself is a vast expanse of land used for military exercises and weapons testing. Area 51 is also administratively part of the broader Nevada National Security Site, NNSS. This larger complex has a long history of involvement in America's national security programs. This includes nuclear testing in previous decades. The specific parcel of land known as Area 51 is defined by its grid number on old maps of the region. This seemingly mundane naming convention belies the extraordinary activities that have taken place there for many decades now. For many years, the U.S. government maintained a strict policy of silence regarding Area 51. Its very existence was not formally acknowledged to the public. This official silence persisted until 2013. In that year, the Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, released declassified documents. These documents finally confirmed the base's existence and its historical purpose, primarily related to aerial reconnaissance programs during the Cold War. This acknowledgement came after decades of public speculation and countless Freedom of Information requests. The delay in confirmation only deepened the mystery surrounding the site and fueled numerous theories about its true purpose. Even today, in 2025, Area 51 remains shrouded in layers of secrecy. The official acknowledgement has not led to full transparency. The site is still heavily guarded. Access is strictly forbidden to unauthorized personnel. The desolate terrain, combined with formidable security, creates an imposing barrier. This barrier protects the advanced research and development that continues within its perimeter. The name Area 51 has thus become synonymous with the government's secrecy. It represents the cutting edge of military technology. It also stands as a symbol of the enduring public fascination with the unknown aspects of national defense. Forging the future of warfare. Area 51's core mission. The primary mission of Area 51 has always been centered on innovation. It serves as a critical site for the development and testing of experimental military aircraft. It also facilitates the testing of highly classified weapons systems. This core purpose was established soon after its inception in the mid-1950s. The Cold War provided a strong impetus for such a clandestine facility. The United States sought to gain a technological advantage over its adversaries, particularly the Soviet Union. Area 51 offered the perfect environment, remote, secure, and far from prying eyes. This allowed engineers and pilots to push the boundaries of aerospace technology. Cutting-edge stealth aircraft have been a significant focus of the work at Area 51. These are planes designed to be virtually invisible to enemy radar. The development of such technology requires extensive testing and refinement. Area 51 provided the ideal proving ground for these revolutionary designs. Beyond stealth fighters and bombers, the base has also been instrumental in the advancement of unmanned aerial vehicles, commonly known as drones. These sophisticated machines have transformed modern surveillance and reconnaissance. Experimental weaponry, likely including advanced electronic warfare systems, also forms part of the research portfolio, ensuring a multifaceted approach to military superiority. The establishment of Area 51 in 1955 was directly linked to a specific, urgent need. This was the development of the Lockheed U-2 spy plane. This high-altitude reconnaissance aircraft was crucial for gathering intelligence over hostile territories. The U-2 project, codenamed Aquatone, demanded extreme secrecy. Its success depended on surprising potential adversaries. Area 51, with its remote location and restricted airspace, was selected by Lockheed's famed Skunk Works division. This division, led by Kelly Johnson, was renowned for its ability to deliver advanced aircraft quickly and discreetly. The U-2's success set the stage for decades of similar high-stakes projects. The ongoing work at Area 51 is driven by the imperative of national security. The technologies developed there are intended to provide the United States with a decisive military edge. This involves creating systems that can operate undetected, strike with precision, and gather critical intelligence. The secrecy surrounding these projects is not merely for show, it is a vital component in protecting these technological advantages from potential adversaries. If the details of these next-generation aircraft and weapons were to become public knowledge prematurely, their strategic value could be significantly diminished, impacting national defense capabilities. Legends of the Sky iconic aircraft born in secrecy. Area 51's history is intertwined with some of the most advanced aircraft ever built. The Lockheed U-2 spy plane was the first major project. Developed in the mid-1950s, the U-2 was designed to fly at extremely high altitudes. This allowed it to conduct reconnaissance missions over the Soviet Union and other denied territories. Its ability to fly above the reach of contemporary interceptors and anti-aircraft missiles was a game-changer. The U-2 provided invaluable intelligence during critical periods of the Cold War. Its development at Groom Lake set a precedent for the type of groundbreaking aerospace work the base would become famous for. Following the U-2, Area 51 became the testing ground for even more ambitious projects. The A-12 Archangel, a Mach 3+ reconnaissance aircraft, was one such marvel. Developed under the Oxcart program for the CIA, the A-12 was the precursor to the Air Force's SR-71 Blackbird. These aircraft pushed the limits of speed and altitude. They were constructed using advanced materials like titanium to withstand extreme temperatures. The A-12 and SR-71 conducted vital strategic reconnaissance missions for decades. Their sleek, otherworldly appearance often led to UFO reports when glimpsed by civilians, adding to the Area 51 mystique. Another highly significant aircraft developed and tested extensively at Area 51 was the F-117 Nighthawk. This was the world's first operational stealth fighter. Its unique angular design was engineered to deflect radar waves. This made it incredibly difficult for enemy air defense systems to detect and track. The F-117 program, codenamed Have Blue for its demonstrator, was a closely guarded secret for many years. Its successful deployment in conflicts like the Gulf War demonstrated the revolutionary capability of stealth technology. The development of the F-117 at Area 51 solidified the base's reputation as the cradle of America's most secret and advanced aerial weapons. These aircraft represent just a fraction of the projects undertaken at Area 51. Each program involved immense scientific and engineering challenges. The teams working at the remote Nevada base operated under intense pressure and strict secrecy. They were tasked with creating technologies that seemed impossible by contemporary standards. The legacy of the U-2, A-12, SR-71, and F-117 demonstrates Area 51's profound contribution to military aviation. These platforms not only provided critical capabilities but also spurred further advancements in aerodynamics, materials science, and electronic systems, shaping air power for generations. The Veil of Silence, unprecedented security measures. The extreme secrecy surrounding Area 51 is legendary. This secrecy is maintained through a formidable array of security measures. These measures are designed to protect national security interests. They also safeguard the cutting-edge aviation projects developed within its perimeter. The physical security is multifaceted and begins miles away from the actual base. Warning signs are prominently posted along the perimeter. These signs inform any curious onlookers that they are approaching a restricted military installation. They explicitly state that deadly force is authorized against trespassers, a stark deterrent. Movement in the vicinity of the base is closely monitored. Buried motion sensors are reportedly scattered throughout the surrounding desert landscape. These sensors can detect any unauthorized human or vehicular activity. Patrols, often consisting of unidentified security personnel sometimes referred to as camo dudes, are a common sight. They operate in rugged vehicles suited to the harsh terrain. These patrols actively discourage anyone from lingering too close to the restricted zone. Overhead, surveillance cameras mounted on poles and high points provide constant monitoring of the approaches to the base, ensuring comprehensive visual coverage. One of the most significant security measures is the restricted airspace around Area 51. A large no-fly zone, designated R4808N, prevents civilian and unauthorized military aircraft from flying over or near the base. This airspace restriction is crucial for preventing aerial observation of test flights and ground activities. Radar installations continuously scan the skies for any intrusions. Any aircraft that breaches this restricted airspace can expect a swift response from military interceptors. This aerial lockdown ensures that experimental aircraft can be tested without fear of being observed or photographed from above by unauthorized parties. The roads leading towards the base are also heavily controlled. Access is strictly limited to authorized personnel with the appropriate security clearances. Checkpoints and gates bar entry to the inner facilities. The reasons for such intense security are clear. The projects at Area 51 involve technologies that are years, sometimes decades ahead of what is publicly known. Premature disclosure of these capabilities could compromise their effectiveness. It could also provide potential adversaries with valuable intelligence. Therefore, maintaining an ironclad shield of secrecy is paramount to the base's mission and to national security. Section 5. Beyond the known Area 51 as a crucible of miracles. Area 51 has cultivated a perception as a place where miracles of technology occur. This reputation stems directly from its long history of developing highly advanced military systems. These systems are often revolutionary in their capabilities. The aircraft and technologies tested at Groom Lake have consistently pushed the boundaries of human ingenuity. Because these developments are kept under a tight seal of secrecy for national security reasons, they acquire an almost mythical status. The public only learns about them years or even decades after they become operational, if at all. This lag creates an aura of mystery. The extreme secrecy itself is a major factor fueling speculation. When information is scarce, human imagination tends to fill the void. The US government's historical reluctance to even acknowledge the base's existence only amplified this effect. People reasoned that if the government was so secretive, it must be hiding something truly extraordinary. This led to theories that went far beyond conventional military hardware. The very nature of developing next-generation, paradigm-shifting technology means that what happens at Area 51 can indeed seem like a miracle compared to publicly understood science and engineering capabilities at any given time. The drive to maintain a significant technological advantage over potential adversaries is the core reason for this intense innovation. In the high-stakes world of international relations and military power, being one step ahead can make all the difference. Area 51 provides the secure environment necessary to conceptualize, develop, and test these groundbreaking systems without fear of espionage. The perception of hidden, almost unbelievable technology being developed there can also serve as a deterrent. It creates uncertainty in the minds of potential foes about the true extent of US capabilities, adding another layer to national defense strategy. Researchers and investigators like Georg Arnu, who have dedicated years to studying the base, often express belief that Area 51 is still at the forefront. Arnu has suggested that the base continues to develop technology that could revolutionize modern warfare. This aligns with the historical pattern of Area 51. It has consistently been the birthplace of game-changing military platforms. The very fact that it remains so heavily guarded and secretive in an age of increasing transparency suggests that projects of immense strategic importance are still underway. The miracles of yesterday, like stealth, are today's known quantities. Area 51 is likely working on the miracles of tomorrow. Section 6 flying saucers or spy planes. The name Area 51 is inextricably linked to UFOs and alleged extraterrestrial encounters. This association began to solidify in the public consciousness in the late 1980s. This was largely due to the claims of individuals like Bob Lazar. He asserted he had worked with alien technology at a site near Groom Lake. However, many UFO sightings reported in the vicinity of Area 51, particularly during the 1950s and 1960s, can be attributed to the testing of highly advanced and unconventional aircraft. The U-2 spy plane, for instance, flew at altitudes far exceeding those of commercial airliners of the era, appearing as an unidentified object to many pilots. The unusual appearance and flight characteristics of experimental aircraft like the U-2, A-12, and later, stealth prototypes, naturally led to misidentification. These aircraft were unlike anything seen before. They were fast, high-flying, and often possessed unconventional shapes designed for specific aerodynamic or radar-evading purposes. When civilians or even other pilots caught glimpses of these secret test flights, especially at dusk or dawn, it was easy to mistake them for something not of this world. The secrecy surrounding these projects meant that official explanations for such sightings were not forthcoming, allowing UFO theories to take root and flourish. There is evidence to suggest that authorities may have, at times, found the UFO speculation to be a convenient cover. Stories of alien spacecraft could serve as a useful distraction. They diverted public attention and the curiosity of adversaries away from the real secret, the development of next-generation espionage and military technology. If people believed strange lights in the sky were extraterrestrial, they were less likely to suspect advanced terrestrial aircraft. This form of unintentional or even subtly encouraged misdirection helped protect the secrecy of vital national security programs. The myth, in effect, became an additional layer of security. Early secret government initiatives also contributed to the UFO narrative associated with the region. Project Mogul, for example, was a top-secret U.S. Army Air Forces project from the late 1940s. It involved using high-altitude balloons to detect Soviet nuclear bomb tests. The debris from one of these balloons was famously involved in the Roswell incident in New Mexico. While not directly Area 51, the government secrecy surrounding such projects created a climate of suspicion. Similarly, Project Blue Book, the U.S. Air Force's official investigation into UFOs, often concluded that sightings near test areas were misidentified known aircraft or natural phenomena, further intertwining legitimate secret activities with UFO lore. Section 7. Lifting the curtain slightly: declassification and lingering questions. For decades, Area 51 was a ghost, officially unacknowledged. This changed significantly in 2013. The Central Intelligence Agency published a declassified history of the U-2 program. These documents, obtained through a Freedom of Information Act request, formally acknowledged the existence of Area 51. They confirmed its location at Groom Lake. Crucially, they detailed its primary role in the development and testing of the U-2 reconnaissance aircraft during the Cold War. This official admission marked a pivotal moment. It shifted the narrative from pure speculation to documented, albeit limited, historical fact regarding the base's origins. The declassified information, while groundbreaking, only confirmed what many researchers had long suspected. It affirmed Area 51's role as a site for advanced military technology development. However, these releases primarily focused on historical programs, such as the U-2 and A-12 Oxcart projects. They offered little to no information about more recent or current activities at the base. This selective declassification has done little to quell all speculation. While it brought some clarity to the base's early history, the veil of secrecy over contemporary operations remains firmly in place, ensuring that many questions about Area 51's present-day mission persist. Despite the official acknowledgments, accusations of government cover-ups continue. Some individuals and groups remain convinced that the full truth about Area 51 is still being concealed. These accusations often extend beyond just advanced aircraft. They sometimes include theories about recovered alien spacecraft or reverse-engineered extraterrestrial technology. The government's long history of secrecy regarding the base has unfortunately fostered an environment where such theories can thrive. The lack of complete transparency, even if justified by national security, inevitably leads some to believe that there is more to the story than officially admitted. Researchers like Georg Arnu, who has spent considerable effort monitoring activities around Area 51, provide ongoing, albeit unofficial, insights. His work, often involving meticulous observation from distant vantage points, attempts to piece together clues about current projects. However, such research carries risks. Arnu himself experienced raids by the FBI and Air Force Office of Special Investigations in 2022. This was reportedly in connection with potential national security breaches related to his website that shares information and photos of the area. Such incidents highlight the government's continued determination to protect the secrets held within Area 51's perimeter. Section 8. From top secret to pop culture icon, Area 51's enduring legacy. Area 51 has transcended its military origins to become a global pop culture phenomenon. The intense secrecy, combined with persistent UFO theories, has made it an irresistible subject for creative works. Countless books, movies, television shows, and video games have featured Area 51. These depictions often play on the themes of government conspiracies, alien encounters, and hidden advanced technologies. Films like Independence Day famously portrayed the base as a holding site for alien artifacts and spacecraft. Television series such as The X-Files frequently alluded to the mysterious activities conducted there, cementing its place in the public imagination. The public's fascination with Area 51 is not limited to fictional portrayals. It is also manifested in real-world events. In 2019, a satirical social media event titled "Storm Area 51 They Can't Stop All of Us" garnered worldwide attention. Millions expressed interest online in humorously rating the base to see them aliens. While the actual turnout was modest, around 6,000 people, it highlighted the deep-seated curiosity and playful engagement the public has with the Area 51 legend. The event resulted in a few minor arrests but no significant security breaches, showcasing the base's robust defenses even against viral enthusiasm. What sets Area 51 apart from other classified military installations is its unique mystique. While other U.S. bases like Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Ohio, Dugway Proving Ground in Utah, or even the nearby Tonopah Test Range also handle highly classified technology and projects, none have captured the public imagination to the same extent. This is likely due to the perfect storm of factors: its early association with unusual aerial phenomena, secret aircraft, the prolonged official denial of its existence, and the compelling narrative spun by whistleblowers and UFO proponents. This combination has elevated Area 51 to an almost mythical status. The enduring legacy of Area 51 is therefore twofold. On one hand, it represents a pinnacle of real-world military technological achievement. It is a testament to human ingenuity in the pursuit of national security. On the other hand, it serves as a powerful symbol in popular culture. It embodies our fascination with the unknown, government secrecy, and the tantalizing possibility of life beyond Earth. Even as some of its history is declassified, the very name Area 51 continues to evoke a sense of mystery and wonder, ensuring its place in folklore for generations to come, well into 2025 and beyond. Section 9. A Global Game of Shadows: Area 51 in Context and the Future. While Area 51 is arguably the world's most famous secret military base, it is unlikely to be unique in its fundamental purpose. In the competitive landscape of global military power, other major nations almost certainly operate similar clandestine facilities. Countries like China and Russia, with their advanced military ambitions and technological capabilities, would logically require secure, remote locations. These would be used for developing and testing their own next-generation aircraft, drones, and weapons systems. The need to protect such sensitive projects from foreign intelligence services is a universal concern among world powers. The nature of military research and development necessitates secrecy. Breakthrough technologies can provide a decisive strategic advantage. Therefore, nations go to great lengths to shield these advancements during their nascent stages. While the specifics of foreign secret bases are often even harder to ascertain than those of Area 51, it is reasonable to assume they exist. They likely operate under similar conditions of tight security and restricted access. The global game of technological one-upmanship means that every major military power is striving to develop capabilities that can surprise and outperform potential adversaries, fostering a worldwide network of hidden research sites. The ongoing fascination with unidentified aerial phenomena, as they are now often termed by official bodies, continues to keep facilities like Area 51 in the public eye. A 2021 report from the Office of the Director of National Intelligence on UAP sightings by military personnel reignited public interest. While the report did not link these UAPs to extraterrestrial origins or specifically to Area 51, it acknowledged phenomena that could not be easily explained. This ongoing mystery ensures that places known for advanced aerospace development like Area 51 will remain subjects of speculation regarding the limits of known technology. Looking to the future, as of June 1, 2025, the need for facilities like Area 51 is unlikely to diminish. As long as geopolitical tensions persist and technological superiority remains a key component of national security, secret development and testing sites will be essential. The technologies being worked on today within Area 51's restricted confines are likely as revolutionary as stealth was in its day. They could involve advancements in artificial intelligence, hypersonic flight, space-based weaponry, or directed energy systems. The legacy of Area 51 is not just historical, it is an ongoing saga of innovation, secrecy, and the relentless pursuit of the next frontier in military capability.